Hello, mabuhay! This is Teacher Lourdes, and this is your course, The Teaching Profession. Our lesson 12 is Continuing Professional Development. Our objectives are discuss and explain CPD, Continuing Professional Development, and create a 2-minute video of yourself explaining CPD. Would you rather stay in your comfort zone, or would you rather continuously improve your talent or skills? Let's have the lesson proper. Continuing professional development, the lifeblood of the teaching profession. Our sources are slideshare.net and Maria Nestle Liza Sale. Thank you for our sources. These are the specific learning outcomes. Explain why CPD is necessary for professional teachers. Discuss pertinent provisions of CPD Act of 2016 and other related legal documents. And commit continuing professional development. A vision without action is a daydream, and action without vision is a nightmare. Historical and legal basis of continuing professional development. The Batas Pambansa 232 and the Education Act of 1982. Chapter 3, Duties and Obligations, Section 16, Paragraph 4. To assume the responsibility to maintain and sustain his professional growth and advancement. Republic Act 9155 is an act instituting a framework for governance for basic education. Framework of governance for basic education, establishing authority and accountability, renaming the Department of Education, Culture and Sports as the Department of Education and for other purposes, which was enacted on August 11, 2001. Section 7A states that, in addition to his or her powers under existing laws, the Secretary of Education shall have authority and responsibility, among other things, for employment status, professional competence, welfare, working condition. Section 7E is consistent with the national education policies and have plans and standards that the school heads shall have authority, accountability, responsibility, and encouraging staff development. TRA 7836, which is the Teachers Professionalization Act, encourage professional growth and development to provide additional basis for merit promotion and oral and written examination at least once in 5 years. The RA 7836, unjustified or willful failure to attend seminars, workshops, conferences, and continuing education program prescribed by the board and the commission will revocate the certificate of registration and will suspend the teacher from the practice of the teaching profession and the cancellation of temporary or special permit. The resolution number 435, section 177 states that to adopt the Code of Ethics for professional teachers, teachers shall participate in the Continuing Professional Education or CPE program of the PRC or the Professional Regulation Commission, and shall pursue such other studies as will improve his efficiency enhance the prestige of his profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity, and to be nationally and internationally competitive according to Section 3 and Article 4. Executive Order number 266, the institutionalization of the continuing professional education program of the Professional Regulatory Board under the supervision of Professional Regulatory Commission. It was signed and issued by the office of the former President Fidel V. Ramos on July 25, 1995. The Executive Order number 266 has the various professions play a crucial role in nation building, and it is imperative to impose upon registered professionals the completion of the continuing professional education programs adopted by the concerned board as prerequisite for the renewal of their licenses. The Executive Order number 266 upgrades or improves their technical knowledge and skills to keep them abreast with modern trends and technology in their respective professions and to assure the rendition of highly qualitative professional services and to be globally competitive under the General Agreement on Trades and Services, securing the safety and protection of the public. And Executive Order number 266 gives the confidence and patronage of the public in a professional depend upon its competence and quality of service rendered resulting from his acquisition of updated technical knowledge and skills. RA 10912, continuing the Professional Development Act of 2016, with the enactment of this law, CPD for all the 43 professions regulated by the PRC, including the teaching profession, has become mandatory. The salient provisions of RA 10912, the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016, and the RA 10912, Article 1 Declaration of Policy states that the state shall institute measures that will continuously improve the competence of the professionals and ensure their contribution in uplifting the general welfare, economic growth, and development of the nation. Number of CPD units required. Article 3, Section 10, the CPD is made as a mandatory requirement in the renewal of the professional identification card of all registered and licensed professionals. The Professional Regulatory Board for Professional Teachers Resolution number 11, Series of 2017, the following credit units are required. For the period of December 2017, 15 credit units. From January to December 2018, 30 credit units. January 19 onwards, 45 credit units. However, in the last year, the government has been good with these professionals because they allow the professionals to extend their earning of credit units for renewing their licenses. So thank you to our government. Ways by which professional teachers can earn credit units. Number 1, professional track. 2, academic track. C, third, self-direct track. And the last one, predictive scholarship. Professional track. Trainings provided by CPD providers accredited by PRC. Participate to a training by CPD Council. Serve as a resource speaker, trainer, or demonstration teacher. In the professional track, you can be a panelist, a reactor, a facilitator, or a moderator. It is assigned by CPD Council to monitor the conduct of an approved CPD program. In the academic track, you can complete your master's or doctoral degree. You can complete candidacy to the doctorate program and completion of the doctorate program. In the academic track, you can also complete a postdoctoral diploma or a recipient of a professional grant, chair grant, or a fellowship grant. Just like me, in my master's and in my PhD education, I am a DOST scholar. So I would like to personally thank DOST for my scholarship. Now let's have self-directed track. Trainings offered by non-accredited CPD providers serving as accreditor in ISO, ISA, PACOCOA, PASCO, AA Group, and others. Study tours and social civic activities using the profession. And the Productive Scholarship. This has developed program, training module, curriculum guide, or any resource material, and has written an article in a professional magazine or a technical research paper. Productive Scholarship writes a book or monograph or comes up with an invention or creative work. Professional and or lifetime achievement awards. Continuing professional development plan. Developing a personal CBD plan helps teachers, leaders develop purposefully. A CPD plan should be made concrete in a simple and doable plan. Templates for a CBD plan. Let's have this table. Teacher's Individual Plan for Professional Development or IPPD. For example, in the objectives, what competence will I enhance? And your methods or strategies, what professional activity will I undertake to achieve my objective? Resources, what will I do to access resources? And the time frame, when do I expect to have accomplished my goals? And the success indicator, what PPSD competence would I have enhanced? And what learner's performance would have been improved? Another personal CBT plan, training need, what do I need to improve my teaching? Objective, what should I do to address my need? Activity, what activity should I undergo to address my need? Resources, human and material, whose help do I need to address my need? What materials or how much cash do I need to address my need? Time frame, when am I supposed to have addressed my need? And for the expected output and expected outcome, what results does this activity have on my teaching and my students' learning? And the other, preparation of PP, and the objective is to make PP for at least 5 lessons, and the activity is tutorial. Resources is IT teacher expert, and laptop and LCD. For example, time frame May 2018. For example, output 5 PPs, and for example, outcome more interesting and more concrete lesson presentation and improve student scores. Joining professional learning community and communities of practice. Professional learning communities, school learning action cells, or SLACs. SLACs are always practiced in the Department of Education by department. For example, I was in the science department. Once a month, we conduct learning action cells to improve our teaching methods. Who dares to teach must never cease to learn. This is a very important quote that teachers must put at heart. Learning from the CPT practices of high-performing countries. CPD in Singapore, first to institutionalize PLC, School as Learning Organization. Every teacher is entitled to 100 hours per year of optional training. Schools are encouraged to provide teachers at least 1 hour a week to engage in PD initiatives. For PD, Singapore has teacher-researcher networks, lesson study, and other forms of learning circles. Teacher-researcher networks, learning communities serves as mentors to conduct an action research, and the overall goal is to provide teachers with resources to engage in action research. The steps: identification and definition of a problem, planning for improvement, implementation of teaching learning activities, observation of results or data collection, and reflection of outcomes. For the lesson study, the overall goal is to foster collaborative inquiry and data driven pedagogical reflection. These are the four cyclical phases: study phase, planning phase, analysis phase, and the reflection phase. Let's have the CPD in Finland: plan and develop curriculum. And the CPD in Japan, my favorite foreign country: lesson study, teachers and lessons are being observed, theme and frequency of research lessons, refine, consult, reflect, learn and build, and public research lessons. And the CPD in New Zealand, they have funds for teachers and they observe and confer with one another. What are the characteristics of an effective CPD? One, it's continuous. Two, it's collaborative. Three, it's focused on a specific teacher need. Four, it's job embedded. Five, if it's given enough time. And the last one, it is funded. The teacher's purpose is not to create students in his image, but to develop students who can make their own image. Thank you very much for listening. So, as a whole, continuing professional development is a commitment to ongoing lifelong learning. CPD encourages looking forward and identifying opportunities to learn something new, refresh existing knowledge, improve skills, or simply keep up to date with the latest developments within a particular profession or industry. For our student activity, you will create a 2-minute video of yourself explaining CPD. You will submit it to our Google Classroom in 3 days. Thank you. This is your teacher, Lourdes. Mabuhay!